Hello there, welcome back to some more Super Mario 3D All-Stars. Woohoo! It's me, Joey. It's the first time I've ever played the game, so I've got to update it first, apparently. Am I going to leave this in? Hell yeah, bro. Restart the console? I don't care. Maybe the capture will get a bit fucky, I'll fix it if it does. Right. Okay, let's see. Let's disable this and turn it back on, and then the desync that I'm experiencing should go away. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Right. Let's boot into this bitch. Joey, please. I've never seen this. Okay, well hang on. Released 1st of March in 1997. Super Mario 64. Princess Peach has invited Mario to her castle to enjoy some cake. On his arrival, he's greeted by an eerie silence until Bowser's laughter echoes through the halls. Thus begins an adventure to rescue the princess by exploring the magical worlds within the castle's many enchanted paintings. This first 3D action game in the Super Mario series launched alongside the Nintendo 64 system. The introduction of the analog stick set a new standard for later games in the series. What languages can I choose from? English in both American and UK, French, German and Japanese. Okay, let's go. Mario 64. Hello. Obviously, I'm going to play Mario 64 first.
It's me, Mario.
I've played Mario 64 so many times.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, here we go. I would like to start, and I don't know how this is going to work. I'm just going to play for an hour each episode, and it takes as long as it takes.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I have baked a cake for you. Yours truly, Princess Toadstool. Peach.
Thank you. But really, it should not be hard to finish the game. I'm going to play all 3 in a row, so the series will be every bit of content in the game with 100% completion. Now that might take a bit longer. Sunshine will be longer than this, and a Galaxy will be longer than that. So, look forward to that. That's the plan anyway. Let's go! So I know that this is the like the later version of Mario 64, where they removed BLJ, and also they don't say "So long, King Bowser." It just says "So long," I think. Ciao, you've reached Princess Toadstool's castle via a warp pipe. Using the controller as a piece of cake, press B to jump and Y to attack. The font looks nice. Press A to read signs too. Use the L stick to move around. Now head for the castle. Right. Hell yeah. He also sounds a little bit higher pitched. Good afternoon, the Locuto Bros here, reporting live from just outside the princess's castle. Mario's just arrived on the scene and will be filming the action live as he enters the castle and pursues the missing power stars. A seasoned cameraman will be shooting from the recommended angle, but you can change the camera angle with the right stick. If you can't adjust the view any further, will buzz. To take a look at the surroundings, stop and tilt the right stick forward. Press B to resume play. Switch camera modes with the R button. Signs along the way will use these instructions. For now, reporting live, this has been the Locuto Bros. Right, so how do I do... Yeah, okay, I just hold it down. Alright. Just try and do repeated long jumps to get the feel for it. So I've got to be a bit earlier on that one. Okay, cool, got it. Obviously with a different controller it's a bit different. Going. Welcome. No one's home. Now get lost and don't come back. Alright, Bowser. Hi, Toad. I'm glad to see you, the princess and I, well, everybody. We're all trapped inside the castle walls. Bowser has stolen the castle stars and he's using their power to create his own world and the paintings on walls. Please recover the power stars. As you find them, you can use their power to open the doors as Bowser's sealed. There are 4 rooms on the first floor, starting the one with the painting of Bomberman inside. It's the only room that Bowser hasn't sealed. When you collect 8 power stars, you'll be able to open the door with a big star. The princess must be inside. That's punch. Okay, so there are 2 jump buttons, A and B, and there are 2 punch buttons, X and Y. I did say jump, didn't I? Change camera, do a duck. Can I duck with this one too? Oh, you can do both. Oh, that's cool. They just mapped it to both. Because there's no, there's only one Z button. Also, you've got to read these signs. I know everyone says no one reads these signs, even though everyone reads these signs now, but you have to master 3 important jumping techniques. First, try the triple jump. Run fast, then jump 3 times. 1, 2, 3. If you time the jumps right, you'll hop, skip, and then jump really high. Next, go for distance. With a long jump, run, press ZR to crouch, then B, jump really far. Or ZR. I use ZR. To do the wall kick, press B to jump over a wall, then jump again when you hit the wall. Got that? Triple jump, long jump, wall kick. Practice, practice, practice. Don't stand a chance without them. You only really need the wall kick and long jump. You don't have to do triple jumps very often. You can return to the castle's main hall at any time from the painting worlds where the enemies live. Just stop, stand still, press plus to pause the game, and then exit, select course. You don't have to collect all power stores in one course before going on to the next. Return later when you're more experienced to pick up more difficult ones. Wherever you find a star, a hint for finding the next one will appear on the course's start screen. You can, however, collect any of the remaining stars next. You don't have to recover the one described by the hint. Yeah. Gotta get used to the fact that A is not punch, Y is. Big bob on the summit. Hello. Wow, you're smack in the middle of the battlefield. You'll find the power stars that Bowser stole inside the painting worlds. First, talk to the Bob-on buddy, press A to talk. He'll certainly help you out, and so will his friends in other areas to read signs. Stop, face them, and press A. Press A or B to scroll ahead. You can talk to some characters by facing them and pressing A. Hello. Watch out. If you wander around here, you're liable to be splattered by a water bomb. Visiting Bob-Ombs love to fight. They're always finding ways to attack. The Meadow has become a battlefield ever since the big Bob-Omb got his paws on the power star. They have paws? Can you recover the star first? Cross the bridge and go left up the path to find the big Bob-Omb. Please come back and see me after you've retrieved the power star. Hey you, it's dangerous ahead, so there's a note. Take my advice. Cross the 2 bridges ahead, then watch for falling water bombs. The big Bob-Omb on the top of the mountain is very powerful. Don't let me grab you. We're Bob-Omb buddies. We're on your side. You can talk to us whenever you'd like to. I don't remember the last time I actually sat here and read all this text, to be honest. To read a sign, stand in front of it, press A like you did just now. When you want to talk to a Koopa Trooper or other animal, stand right in front of it. These will cover the stars that are stolen by Bowser in this course. No problem, buddy. 3 coins I also probably never get. Turn the camera around. So, the biggest complaint about Mario 64 is that the camera is a big pile of poopy bumholes, and it's still the same. The camera is not good. They fixed it for future versions, thankfully. You know, Sunshine and Galaxy have pretty decent cameras, actually. But 64, the camera doesn't bother me too much because I'm used to it. In fact, I mostly don't mess with the camera. I just leave it, unless I have to do something specific. I missed. No, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Right, okay, so we need to get some coins. The first thing I always want to do is get the 100 coins, because that's annoying to do. So the easier you get it done, the better it is. And so the best way to do that is to get the 8 red coins at the same time as the 100 coins. Now, I might not be able to in this level because one of the 8 coins is on the island, and I don't think I can get on the island. Also, you can grab this for no reason. You just can. Right. So, I might not be able to get other coins. Maybe with some trickery I could. Also, I've got to get used to this ZR timing. It's going to get me killed. I know it is. I'm just going to run off a ledge. It's going to look like I didn't even try to jump. Where's Koopa Bro? Is he out elsewhere? Again, this is like the special version of Mario 64 that came out later than the original. So there could be some tiny changes that I will feel like dissonance about, because I'm like, wait, isn't that where this guy is and it won't be there anymore? For example, there should be a Koopa Trooper there that you can ride his shell, and it gives you 5 coins. Not that it matters really, but also the fact is his jump sound is sort of, which is a very tiny change to care about, but I do care about it. Okay. this is where the big money's made. Knock on these Goombas and get these. But yes, so for the idea for this series, I'm just going to play for an hour and get as many stars as I can get. I've got all 120 in 6 hours before, that's on the channel. Roughly 6 hours with like 2 deaths or something. Both in Hazy Maze Cave. Hazy Maze Cave can suck my pain. This time I'm going to try and make a habit of not dying in Hazy Maze Cave, but that's because I was also trying to go fast, whereas now I'm not particularly bothered by going fast. I'm also not going to read every single sign. I'll read them if I think about it, but I'm not going to... I'm so used to just running through the game that I don't. The shadowy star in front of you is a star marker. When you collect all 8 red coins, the star will appear here. There are probably people who have never played Mario 64, which is why I'm taking the time to read all this stuff to help explain what the game's all about. You know, obviously that concept sounds ridiculous to us old men. Like, what? What do you mean you've never played Mario 64? Everyone's played Mario 64. Not true. If you can get the wing cap, that's that thing, you can fly, put the cap on, then do a triple jump. Jump 3 times in a row to take off. You can even fly ever higher if you blast out the cannon wearing the wing cap. Yeah. Use the right stick to look around while flying. Press the Z, the trigger buttons, to crash land. And hurt yourself, probably. But also, if you hold the jump button, you fall slower with the wing cap, which I don't think they ever tell you. Seems like a pretty important thing to learn, but they just don't tell you that. Bonk. Give me those coins. Right, get this. You never know, I might need these lives. Probably not. But I might. There we go. Also, Donkey Kong Country 2 is on the SNES now, or at least it's coming to it, which is incredible. Donkey Kong Country 2 is a great game that everyone should play. It's much harder than this, though. I don't know if it's as hard as Donkey Kong Country 1. I don't find it as hard, but that's because that's the one I started with. Donkey Kong Country 1 I found very hard. And then 3 was easy again. I don't know why. Okay. Let's go. I'm going to run up here to get this coin, then slide back down to go down here. Also, yeah, I like the texture fidelity. I mean, obviously it's still an N64 game. They could have remade it in the Odyssey engine, that would have been legit. But just a cleaned up, essentially, I don't know if it is just a straight up ROM or whether they did a bit more work to it than that. You can grab onto the edge of a cliff or ledge with your fingertips and hang down from it. To drop from the edge, either tilt the left stick in the direction of Mario's back or press the ZL button. To get up onto the ledge, either tilt the left stick forward or press B as soon as you grab the ledge to climb up quickly. See, they call it the L stick now. It used to be called the control stick because you just had one. So everything was control stick. You know what game they'll never bring to the Switch? Mario Party 1. It's a very weird thing to just say, but the reason why they won't bring out Mario Party 1 is because that game had a lot of spinning control stick mini-games, and the N64 control stick in particular, maybe it wouldn't be so bad now, but the N64 control stick in particular is an absolute nightmare to actually try and use for spinning. You just hurt your hands. Right, so where am I missing? Some coins. Some kern. Ow. Well, I'd be missing 5 from the Koopa that would have been there, that isn't there. Come on, camera, work me. So it's got to be... Well, there's this one. I should probably release the chain chomp and not die. That's a spicy meatball. Right. Bro, don't do that. They have... Whoopsie. Alright, so... That's my first death. It seems like... I'm not going to have enough coins to make it through to get 100. So this time, instead of doing that, I will just try and get as many stars as I can in a short amount of time. So, for example, this one. I mean, I did it to myself, to be honest. You fucking dickhead. It's actually quite precise. I think I might already be dead. Shit. It's quite a small target to hit with your body.
Mamma mia!
Right, come on. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Front load all the deaths in the first episode and then never die again. Got it. Lull them into a false sense of security that you don't actually know what you're doing. When I do. But then, you know, obviously I'm not a speedrunner or anything. I don't know all the glitches and I don't know how to go very fast. But I know how to do that. Got my eye in now. There you go. Bosh. See you later. Alright, so. There's a start.
Here we go!
Behind the Chain Chomp's gate. You've recovered one of the stolen power stars. Now you can open some of the steel doors in the castle. Try the princess's room on the second floor, and the room with the painting of one's fortress on floor 1. Bowser's troops are still gaining power, so you can't give up. Save us, Mario. Keep searching for stars. Yeah,
Go.
If I start in star 6, will they open the cannon for me? Maybe not, because Bob-omb's still alive. Right. I was wondering if in star 6 the Koopa's there, and I've been wrong all this time, and that's what spawns it. Nope. Like I said, I can't really get the 8 red coins right now because they are locked away. But I can get the Bob-omb King real quick. As long as you keep holding the run button, you won't slide. Because this slope is not steep enough for you to lose all your speed. It might actually just be slower than running up normally. But oh well. Done it now. Ow. You can take this little room to teleport up to the top. They are unmarked, so just get ready for that. Hello. I'm the King Bob-omb, Lord of all blasting matter, King of kabooms the world over. How dare you scale my mountain? By what right do you set foot on my imperial mountaintop? You may have eluded my guards, but you'll never escape my grasp, and you'll never take away my power star. I hereby challenge you, Mario. If you want the star I hold, you must prove yourself in battle. Can you pick me up from the back and hurl me to this royal turf? I think that you cannot. These orbs do look a bit less like sprites now. See, his body is actually just a flat 2D image that faces you like a Doom object would, if you know what I mean. But it always faces the camera. So no matter whether you can tell, because no matter which way you face, that light is in the same position at all times, because it's just a flat shape. Oh, what? Can it be that a pipsqueak like you has defused the Bob-omb King? You might be fast enough to ground me, but you'd have to pick up the pace if you want to take King Bowser by the tail. Methinks my troops could learn a lesson from you. Here's your stars, I promised, Mario. If you want to see me again, select the star from the menu. For now, farewell. Right, now that I've killed the Bob-omb King, things will be different. Maybe that's what spawns the Koopa. I don't know. I just want my Koopa back again. I just want it back. Big Bob-omb on the summit. Also, there's no lag when you click save and continue, which no emulators managed to do properly in a long time. At least not the ones I've used. Foot race with Koopa the Quick. Okay, so please, open the cannon for me and then I can get the 100 coins and the red coins. We're a peace-loving Bob-omb, so we don't use cannons. But if you'd like to blast off, we don't mind. Help yourself. We'll put all the cannons in this course for you to use. Bon voyage. Thanks, bro. You a real one, as the kids would say. Ready for blast off? Come on, hop into the cannon. You can reach the star of the floating island by using the 4 cannons. Use the L stick to aim and then press B to fire. If you're handy, you can grab onto the trees or poles to land. Alright, thank you. My dad makes that noise sometimes for no reason. But I think he thinks it's from Star Fox. I think he's thinking of in the original Star Fox, which was called Star Wing in the UK because a German company had the license to the word Star Fox, which is the same reason why Star Fox was called Lilac Wars in Europe and not Star Fox 64. Anyway, in Star Fox, the original, one of the characters went yabba dabba, and I think that's what my dad is trying to do, but I think he usually just goes yabba dabba yabba, which is definitely a bob-omb. Since my dad, you know, taught me everything I know about games, really, got me into them in the first place. And so games like Mario 64 and Donkey Kong Country 2 and stuff, where he'd play them all through to completion, and his excuse was he had to make sure they worked. So that's why he'd sit up in the loft for 6 hours or however long it took and beat these games over the course of a week. And was like, oh yeah, but I've just got to test them, you see. Got to make sure they work right, because I don't want to give you a broken game. Oh, that's very, you know, admirable of you. You definitely didn't just want to play Donkey Kong Country 2 before Christmas Day and beat it. Fucking dad. Right, yeah, he also taught me everything I know about computers, so I definitely wouldn't be where I am in terms of what I know without my dad. Of course, he's, you know, he's old now. Well, not old, but he's like 61. So he can't play as many games as he used to because he just can't. He doesn't have the reflexes he used to have. So I think even a game like this would now be pretty difficult for him to play. But things like racing games and flying games he loves because he's done them for so long. You'll never forget that. You know, he drives in real life, so how much different is it to use the pedals and steer the wheel? That's just like ingrained into his memory. It's just all the buttons, mainly, that my dad gets confused with. Like, even a game like this has, like, 6 buttons. Like, this is that, this is the camera, this is the ground pound, this is the... He's like, what? And then you got this, and you can do that, and you can do a triple jump. And you try and explain it, and I'm not the best at explaining things, which is a bit scary considering I'm a teacher. But, yeah, it's just an age thing. But I very much enjoy these games. I think I'll always play games. I don't know what, you know, maybe my tastes will change as I get older and I won't play as much. But as soon as I can't play a game because I can't remember all the controls, just put me down, honestly. I don't want it. I'd be so annoyed with myself at all times. Not that I'm saying my dad should be annoyed at himself, he's different to me, but I'd be very upset. Okay. Anyway, what was I? Oh yes, so Mario 64. The game obviously graphically does not hold up. I'm not trying to pretend that it still looks great. It has got its own style and it is almost like coming back into relevance, like low poly 3D. But most of the time it's low poly 3D, and for some reason they have artificially shit textures. When Mario 64's textures were actually okay. They were blurry, but they weren't like artificially pixelated. They were just blurry. So if I were to ever make an homage to this era, I'd probably... I don't want to say do it right, because that's not fair. I mean, I'd do it the way the N64 actually did it. So, extremely low poly models. Apart from the playable character, has a slightly higher poly model. And then the textures are just blurry. They're not pixelated. I know it's like a cute aesthetic, but it's not true to how the games are, which I care about more. And then when you make an early PS1 game, then you can make the graphics a little bit more pixelated. Because the texture quality on the PS1 was worse than the 64. Was it? I can't remember. I can't remember what the exact differences were. I know, obviously the PS1 had much higher data rate, which is why all the Final Fantasies went onto PlayStation, because you could get so much more data on the disc, and they were cheaper to produce. You could have higher quality sounds, you could have higher quality video playback, which I don't think the N64 could do. Maybe it could, but not in the same way. Also, this is weird. Down is down and up is up. I might need to change that. I'm used to down being up and up being down. You know, like a reverse camera. Like a plane. So you push the stick forward to aim your nose down, and push the stick downward to aim the nose up. Right, so I don't have the wing cap, but I should be able to get all the coins I need. I probably already did this if I've got 88 coins. Yeah. So let's... Okay. So I need to figure out how I'm going to get the rest of my coins. There aren't that many coins on this course, to be fair. Ow. There's a coin over there I need to get. No, I'm not going to get it. I've heard the dingling of coins, and now I need it. But I think I've blown up everything that has a coin. Okay, so yeah, this course doesn't have many coins, so you need to be careful about wasting them. However, I think with all of these cannonable coins, I'll be able to get 12. It shouldn't be hard. Now, the only thing is, if I die on the way, that would be very sad. In fact, there's probably a much better way of doing this, which is to just go up here, and then when I shoot down next time, go around to the other side, because there's no enemies there. There's no way to die unless you try to die. Okay, this is a star, so I don't want that. See, essentially I'm just going to shoot at this many times. If you had a wing cap, it'd be a lot easier, but I'm just going to shoot at this many times until I eventually get 100 coins. So let me show you what my plan is. Like, this way, there is no danger. The chain shot can't reach you, and this thing is open. I mean, I guess the only danger is that one water balloon that could hit you. You may ask, Joey, why'd you do that for? I heard the coin drop and I wanted it. Every extra coin is something I don't have to get later, but it didn't work, obviously. So I'll just go this way instead. Could also do that. That's easy too. Alright. So I mean, 2 stars in 28 minutes is not good. That's like, you know, you can beat the whole game in 10 minutes, so that's not a good start. But, you know, some levels are faster than others. The level after this, for example, is very quick. Okay, so I've got... Because of the draw distance, I can't see where the coins are. So I may have to go for the low-hanging fruit first. And just shoot the ones I can literally already see. But I know there's a way to get all of the secrets just with cannon shots. And so you don't even need the wing cap if you don't want it. But I'll wait for it to get what I'm looking for. So let's see if I remember how to do this. You aim slightly above the tree. There's no precise aim, so... Okay, that was too high. Alright, I learned now. That's fine. You only have to aim very barely above the tree, because you can grab onto that tree from that ledge, which is how you're supposed to stay on the island. But if you overshoot like I did, that's fine, because you land on this platform, which is where you want to go, and then this shot's easy. You aim for the stalk, and even if you go through it like I just did, it don't matter. Now, the valid question is, why are you making this so difficult for yourself? When you could just literally run through it and no one would care. You just come back when you have the wing cap, you pleb. And I'm like, yeah, but at the same time, no. There we go. So you get 100 coins, you get 100 coin star. Except this one doesn't spit you out of the level. You've gained 100 coins, you get more power from the castle. I'd skipped it. Next time I get one, I won't skip it. You've recovered 3 power stars. Now you can open any door with a 3 on its star. You can come and go from the open courses as you please. The enemies ahead are even meaner, so be careful. Not strictly true, is it? There we go. Finally, 8 red coins. You also get 1 life per 50 coins. So there are 2 more stars I can realistically do. The first one is racing with this guy. Hey Mario, is it true that you beat the big bomb? Cool. You must be strong and pretty fast. How fast are you anyway? Fast enough to beat me? Keep it quick? I don't think so. Just try me. How about a race to the mountaintop where the big bomb was? What do you say when I say go? Let the race begin. Ready? Go. Old Faithful. The old tree of destiny. So, you can be called a cheater in this race, but that's only if you use the cannon. Any other thing is pretty much fair ball. Just don't use the cannon. Also, the race is not hard. There's a race later on that is a lot harder, but this one's not hard. As long as you don't fall down. But even if I did fall down like right now, I could still win. The target time is like a minute. I'd have to get a shift on, but I could do it. That heart is probably what that signboard says. That heart heals you when you run through it. And the faster it spins, the faster it heals. We'll see him coming around the corner in a minute. There he is. Come on, Slowpoke. Also, you can see the low poly version of Mario from this angle. Look at him. Please, mother, kill me. Hello. Whoa, you really are fast. A human blur. Here you go, you run it fair and square. Alright. Cheers. Thank you. Appreciate it. Foot race with Koopa the Quick. The final one is just to shoot onto the island. The hint essentially tells you that. Ow. Yeah, the hint basically tells you that it's not difficult to realise that you shoot here, but right, so let's aim a little bit lower, but not too much lower. If you aim too low, you'll just bonk into the side of the mountain. Or the island, even. There we go. That's it. Here we go. Okay, so shoot to the island in the sky. We've got 6 stars. Let's continue onwards and go to level 2. Level 2 will be a lot easier to get all the stars in. In fact, I should be able to get every single star here. So, you put your star up to the door. Reacting to the star power, the door slowly opens. Pop, 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 pop. There's a toad here. Hello. It was Bowser who stole the stars. I saw him with my own eyes. He's hidden 6 stars in each course, but you won't find them all in the courses until you press the cap switches. The stars you found will show on each course's start screen. If you want to see some of the enemies you've already defeated, select the stars you've recovered from them. I'd do the whole Toad voice, but I don't want to run out of voice. Sometimes you'll bump into invisible walls at the edges of the painting world. If you hit a wall while flying, you'll bounce back. Like that. I think they mean the actual, like, boundaries of the map. Chip off once block. Hello, the Lucky Bro is cutting in with a live update on Mario's progress. He's about to learn a technique for sneaking up on enemies. This trick is this, where he has to walk very slowly in order to walk quietly. And wrapping up filming techniques reported on earlier, you can take a look around by tilting the right stick, pull the right stick back to view the action from a distance. Well, you can't move the camera any further, the buzzer will sound. This is the Lucky Bro signing off. So yeah, you can sneak up on enemies. You can also just do like a running super dive into them and it kills them. So this level has like 200 coins. It's so easy to get the 100 coin star compared to like Pokemon Battlefield. It has some. I used to remember the exact coin totals, but it's like 110 or something. in Bob-omb Battlefield. It's not a lot. Maybe like 130 without item duplication, but I think it's less than that. But this one has like nearly 200. Because I don't know if you can in this version of the game, but you can definitely item clone. So you can just like make infinite coins. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right, I've already got 64 coins. You can see how much faster that was. So let's get the 8 red coins while we're here. The technique, like the actual pro technique, is to get the 100 coins essentially... Oh shit. Not like that. I forgot that was a slippery slope. The pro strat is to essentially get the last 8th coin, like the 8th red coin, at the same time you get the 100th coin, so that it spawns... Well, right before you get the 100th coin, so you can get the last 100th coin right here, where the red coin star is. And then, after you've done that, you will be able to essentially just go. So I'll try and do that now. A lot of very silly deaths. I have a half a mind just to restart the series and go again, so I don't die as much. But it has been a while since I've played, and I'm playing on a different controller and all the rest. So I'll just leave it. It's okay to make mistakes. I've got to remind myself of that. I'm so afraid of people going, oh, you're bad, but... Yeah, so what? Fuck it. Everyone's bad. Until they aren't. Oh, got that one. Okay. Let's get these coins and then go over to the other place. Other place. In the face. Get those coins. Right, okay. 50. Alright. 3. Of course, you're also going to remember where they all are. I think I do. Again, in my youth, I used to know so much about this fucking game. So much needless shit that no one cares about except me. I'll just wait for this to rotate now. Again, that was me, and this is going to get me killed one day. Didn't this time, but it will do. That was me trying to do a long jump, but I just didn't press it early enough, and so I just fell off the platform. I think that even the 2 millisecond delay that there is on the capture card is fucking me up, because I try and wait for the very last second. That's it. There we go. Right. So these guys, they're called Womps. This is their fortress. You can get like 9 coins from each of them. I think you can even get like 10 coins from each of them, but... But you can get like 9 without having to do it in 2 cycles, so you just do that. Maybe with perfect inputs you could get 10. I don't know. So I'm missing 2. So, what you do is you go down here, you avoid the Womp at all costs. The camera angle absolutely fucked me. I think that's fine. I think I can do a triple jump up here. Hang on. But okay, that's a new thing. I've got to remember about the wall jumps too. Okay. The wall jumps in this game are not easy compared to the wall jumps in Sunshine and Galaxy. Yeah, I think I can get up there. Let's not die now, shall we? I'll go the normal way. Fuck it. Wimpo strats. We'll go the wimpy way. And then don't fall off the platform. Because the game's trying to help you. It's like, yeah, don't you want to do this? Joey, don't do it. Don't you do it, Joey. Don't you throw. I'm going to throw. I'm definitely going to die. There's like no way in my mind I don't die. Okay, try again. If it once you don't succeed, try again. Okay, so where's the platform I'm looking for? Straight up from here. There we go. Okay. Okay. Right. So now we get these 2 coins here, and we don't get the rest of them because I should have left the coins down there to spawn the star with. But I'll do it here because I'm not entirely confident that I didn't get the coins already. Thank you. I skipped it again. Fuck's sake. Right, so now we go down here, and there should be some coins that I left here. Yeah, that's where you get the 100th coin, and then you just go straight here. Or if you're feeling saucy, you get the coin on the island up there, and you just jump straight towards the star and hit it in one go, which is very cool. You've recovered 8 of the power stars. Now you can open the door with the big star, but Bowser is just ahead. Can you hear the princess calling? No. I want to go back into the painting. Waha! Alright. So now that's done. The annoying 2 stars out of the way. Now we can get our moves on, you know? Sit in this corner for a warp. Takes you up to the pole. And then you can just jump from here to the end. You can either just do a jump straight up, but I'm not that confident, so I'm just going to go here instead. I missed the platform. There we go. That's better. Alrighty. Hello. I wonder if this still works. It makes me so mad. We build your houses, your castles, we pave your roads, and still you walk all over us. Do you ever say thank you? No. Well, you're not going to wipe your feet on me. I think I'll crush you just for fun. Do you have a problem with that? Just try and pound me, you wimp. Ah, right. Can I still ground pound through you? Okay. Cool. This is the way to kill this boss. Normally what you do, I'll show you for the last hit what you're supposed to do. You just to run up, you get it to attack you, you run past it, you jump, and then you hit it. But you can also just ground pound through it. No, crushed again, I'm just a stepping stone after all. I won't grovel. Yeah, you win, take this with you. And fuck off. Get the fuck out of my fortress. Okay. Will do. See you later. Okay. Chip off once block. To the top of the fortress. So now this star is essentially exactly the same as the last one. Except you go a little bit higher. And that's it. I guess you could complain about it from a modern context. Some of the stars are really cool, but a lot of them aren't that imaginative. It's just get to this place, and then you get the star. Go here. Even at the end of the game, it's like go to the big house, and that's a star. But okay, what? Not do the thing at the big house. Whereas modern games would have you solving puzzles or finding cool enemies or whatever the case may be. This game is it's a lot more simple in its design, which could be a good thing, depending on how much you like your simplicity. There we go. And with that, I'm 1/12 of the way through the game. So at this pace, it'd be like nearly 12 hours to beat the game. And it's not going to take me 12 hours. Trust me on that one. If I could bump it up to 15 by the end of the episode, I'd be happy. 15 stars, I mean. Right, shoot into the wild blue. This one's easy. But I'm not going to be shooting anyway. Firstly, I need to open up the cannon. And to do that, you talk to this friend. Yep. Hi, I'll prepare the cannon for you. Thank you. Ready for blast off? Come on, hop into the cannon. This is where they want you to shoot, to over there. I'm not going to shoot there, I'm going to shoot here. Now, this is the wimpy strat. The pro strat is to try and shoot into the star, but nobody got time for that. Have you seen how I've been playing? No siree Bob, not happening. blast away the wall. You can also destroy the other corner for literally no reason. Okay, so this star will take all of about 30 seconds. If I can get the jump right. There we go.
Here we go!
That's shooting to the wall blue. They want you to cannon onto that platform, which is far more dangerous than just doing that. And finally, fall into the caged island. This one, you can also cheat, but I'll use the actual intended method. There's an owl in this tree. You land on the ground.
Who's there? Who woke me up? It's still daylight. I should be sleeping. Hey, as long as I'm awake, wanna take a short flight with me? Personal B to grab on, release B to let go. I'll take you wherever you wanna go as long as my wings hold out. Watch my shadow and grab on.
Alright. In Mario 64 DS, this specific owl had its own song, which is very weird. I like lining it up straight, so it's a straight shot. I even overshot it a little bit. Fall onto the caged island. Okay, that's done. So, this level is completely done. This level's almost completely done. I think I have enough stars to try and get the wing cap. Maybe I need a few more. Yeah, I can get it. Right. So I can finish off World 1 too. So, here's flying. Welcome to the wing cap course. Step on the red switch at the top of the tower in the centre of the rainbow ring. When you trigger the switch, all the red blocks you'll find will become solid. Try out the wing cap, do the triple jump to take off and press L to land. Pull back on the left stick to go up and tilt forward to nose down. Just shooting and flying an aeroplane. See, that's what I want. Aeroplane controls. This is probably where I got started with this whole down should be up and up should be down thing. It just feels right. Like when flying a plane. Which I'd also like to do one day. Now, the hard part is when you miss one. It's keeping enough speed to go and get it. There we go. But also not running out of wing cap. That's a classic Rayman 2. You don't lose a life by doing that though. So I was a little bit tepid. A little bit scared, you know. When it's really not hard. You just have to be confident. Of course you get faster as you go. Because you're flying downwards. You bitch. This is fine. Okay. Aim straight down into it and then just fly towards the platform. Alright. We're fine. You've stepped on the wing cap switch. Wearing the wing cap, you can soar through the sky. Now wing caps will pop out of all the red blocks you find. Would you like to save? Yes. Yes, please.
Here we go!
That's it. So, that's done. And with this final star, I'll be an eighth of the way through the game, which is a lot better. That's more like 8 hours to complete it. That seems reasonable. Okay, so we want to get a wing cap. There's one over here. There's also one on the island, but getting this one will make my life easy. Thank you. That was actually too good. I didn't want to hit that Goomba. You know what I meant. Right. In the cannon. So we'll shoot straight up. Well, I would if down was up and up was down. It may have been that way in the original game and I just don't remember. You can also hold A when you're ground pounding to slow your fall like that too. Right, so what I want to do is I want to shoot straight at the thing and then pull up, and if you're lucky you get all 5 in one go, but usually what happens is you miss a few, so you go back around and get them again after. See? So, you miss a few, you circle around, you're aiming for the middle. It's not actually the coin, it's the area around the coin. So I didn't hold A then, just to show you that that does in fact make a difference. Right, so we're aiming for the middle. I was a bit too high last time, so I'll aim a bit lower. There we go. Nearly nosedived into it, nearly.
Here we go!
Now your wings to the sky. That's 2 levels complete. Now, let's do 1 more star. So we can say we did 16 stars in an hour, which isn't bad. Again, like the 16-star record is probably like 20 minutes or something. They've optimised the shit out of it. I don't know. I don't follow the speedruns anymore. I used to when I was younger, but I don't now. Too much toxicity in that community. The names of the stars... Oh, the names of the stars are hints for finding them. They're displayed at the beginning of each course. You can collect the stars in any order. You will find some stars, enemies, items, unless you select a specific star. If you collect some stars, you can try another course. We're waiting for your help. Oh, jeez, give me a lozenge. Fuck off me. Thank you. Alright. We'll be hearing a lot more of this song later. But for now, just enjoy this preview, as I shut up. There we go. So, swimming, I'll explain next episode what swimming's all about. But there's a way to go faster and a way to go slower. Alright, so I'll see you guys next time when we continue onwards. Let me read this signboard, otherwise I'll forget. Using the cap blocks, you really should, you know. To make them solid so you can break them, you have to press the coloured cap switches in the castle's hidden courses. You'll find the hidden courses only after regaining some of the power stars. The cap blocks are a big help. Red for the wing cap, green for the metal cap, blue for the vanish cap. Right, so I'll see you guys next time when we go into this pirate ship level. See you then. Goodbye.